Crow from Team Triple Sleeve. Back at it again with another video. Once again, we have another deck profile from one of our participants in the tournament that I managed to host. Again, thank you so much for participating. I hope you enjoyed yourself. How did you enjoy it personally?
Honestly, I haven't played this game in a long time, honestly. It's been since March, honestly, since I played Vanguard, and I picked it up yesterday again. So it's kind of the first timer again. So.
Almost feels nostalgic.
Yeah.
Again, thank you so much for participating in the tournament. Once again, glad you enjoyed yourself. What's your name by chance?
My name is Timothy.
Timothy. And I think this is your first time on the channel, if I'm not mistaken.
It's my first time.
Nice. Thank you again for, doing this deck profile for me. What deck did you decide to run today?
I was planning to play Blade Master, but I said...
But?
I was like, alright, I'm gonna not play Blade Master. I'll play Yasuie. Just for memes.
Just for the memes?
Yeah. And
you loved it, right?
No, I didn't actually. I hate this deck.
You hate the deck. Wow. Plays the deck, hates it. Alright, guys, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and hop into his deck profile.
Yep.
You good?
Alright, and this is my starter right here. Basically use a starter. And for the triggers, I run 6 draws. 4 of the PGs, 4 PG draws, and 2 other draws just to get more draw power. And 6 crits just to hit damage, because some people mostly will play fronts, but I prefer crits to hit them early game and try to end it early. And 4 heals. And then for the grade 1s, I run Rainy Maiden, 3 of them, because you just need Soul Blast, and sometimes if you have the Sheikh in the bottom in your drop zone, you can get it back eventually. And then 4 of her, really good card for Yasuie. When on Vanguard, basically top 7, which is not bad. You basically get a free plus for Yasuie, and basically look through your deck to see if there's anything else variable for you. And if you write a Yasuie before, with this card right down on rear guard and write a Yasuie, you basically get to choose a card from your drop or one of your units and call from the drop if they have it. Basically, it's another unit from the drop just to call it out, which I like. And then the Stride Fodders, which are really good. Basically, you look up top 5 and then get plus 5 if there's another unit with the same name as this one. And these are for the grade 1s.
I'm going to slide them down some.
Yep, right there.
Yep, cool.
Alright, and then for the grade 2s, I run 2 Pyros.
Why 2 Pyros?
Just to help filter the deck and put cards into the drop so I can play Yasuie.
So most people run the other, I think it's a common or maybe a rare that came out this set recently that gets additional 5k power if he has another copy on board.
I prefer this one better because you get to look at top 2 cards and basically put cards into your drop. Basically the cards that you want, which cards you have already in your hand. So basically if I have a grade 3 that I don't want, basically Tenma, if I have it in my hand, I'll just discard it and then draw 2 cards and check whatever 2 cards that were and discard a card that I don't want or that I want to be in the drop, and then some cards that I'll keep.
Makes sense. So it just pretty much just helps you filter, draw some cards, and drop the 10 minutes so that way you can just pretty much pick it back up from drop zone or reride it on top of it.
Yep. Basically, this deck just helps itself, I guess.
Would you run more copies if you had a chance to, or do you just think 2 is fine?
I think 2 is fine because usually you have other cards that help it already, so you don't have to minus that much compared to this. Because this is this card that I'll show up right now.
Okay.
This card right here, basically, you look up for a card, any card in your deck, change this card's name to that unit that you want, and just put that unit that you chose into the drop, which is basically the same thing as this, but it's basically you put it in the drop.
And then you can just clone it with Yasuie, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
And then for the next grade 2, the triple rare. Basically,
it's like a Spellhound 2.0.
a better Spellhound, I guess, in a way, because you call him out early game is really good, in my opinion.
Right, and then it has the continuous power,
yep.
So that means they can stack then, technically, for each one, right?
For each one, yeah. Almost.
Gotcha.
And that's basically the grade 2, which I hate.
You said what you hate. What about Fushimi? Did you not like Fushimi? I believe that's his name.
Fushimi was better in my opinion. I liked it better, but this one it calls from drop and deck either or. So
Gotcha.
I like that better. And then why are they the same? Wait, hold on. They look the same. No. Okay.
So you got your 4 Timas and your 4 base Yasuis.
Yep. So basically, base Yasuie is
Just clone a card.
clone a card, and then basically 2 cards. You get 2 cards from the drop, so it's good. Or deck. So basically, you use Counter Blast and Soul Blast, and you choose 2 cards from your deck or drop, call them out into your rear guards. So basically, if you have a One-Eye Muto, which I'll tell later, put them out, which gives them so much power. Basically, they can boost, basically. So they're grade 3.
And they shove it in the soul and draw you some extra cards.
Yep.
Got you.
And then for if you finish your turn with attacking with Yasuie, you have 10 mana right after that. And you have a 10 mana in the drop zone. All you do is discard 2 cards, and then just write this 10 mana on top of your Vanguard. And then it just restands.
And then you
get a
come
free-
combo off, right?
Yep, you got free combo. And the card to combo it off with is this card right here. This card is really good for it. So basically, if you combo it off correctly, and if you write this over here, and you have a free Counter Blast, all you do is Counter Blast this card, and then you basically call a unit of any unit on your field from the drop, call it out. So basically, another card for free.
So you either get Muto or you can get Tima, because you can slap Tima on the Excel 1 or Excel 2 depending on matchup preferences. Like if I guess against MLB, you will go Excel 1 just to beat over that power base.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And then either that, or you can call the Strike Fodder for it, just to hit for more power.
Got you. Because you get that inherent 5k buff.
The 5k buff. And then that's pretty much it.
You have one more grade 3, right?
Oh yeah, right. The best card. That should be unbanned. Sheikh.
Are you crazy?
Sheikh is like the best card in this deck, in my opinion. Best defense and offense. So basically, you just Soul Blast 2 from your Vanguard. Basically Soul Blast 2, and on Vanguard Circle, you minus 10 to your opponent's Vanguard. The front row basically. Any units of your choice. You discard. They minus 10 power, 10k power, and that helps a lot because I think with Manashy Lord.
Yep, so with MLB, I guess you assume if you slap that on Rigard Circle, or if you're getting attacked, you Soul Blast the 2, put that in Guardian Circle, you minus the 10k to the front row. So if they have like 3 MLBs in the front, technically they're going Force 1 in that matchup. I would assume they're going Force 1. I've never seen MLB go Force 2. And if it's their first MLB swing, they will end up going 23, 28, assuming they don't have boosters, 23. And now there are only 13 Ks, which is a reasonable block, which would be 5k guard.
Yeah, or sometimes they don't have boosters, so basically it'll be like 3k at least. So they won't hit for power. And if they hit, even though they have triple drive, sometimes they don't get triggers, so I'll take those chances.
Got you. And then it's pretty good. You can combo off with that card too on your grade 1 turn. I've seen some interesting plays with it before, where people will combo off the other grade 1 that can copy a card. They'll call a Shiryuki to board, they Soul Blast 2 if they have a fat soul, and then they'll call on top of the Shiryuki, assuming that they cloned it already originally. It's some combo. Somebody else explained it to me before. We can double Shiryuki in a turn. It's pretty interesting.
Interesting. I've never tried that honestly, so I wouldn't know.
I mean, either. I'm a Shadow Man, so
I'm pretty new to Murakumo again. Like I said, I usually, even though I played Murakumo a lot since like the second set, I think, when they came out with
Zangeki and Zanbaku.
Zanbaku, I think.
Got you.
That was a meme deck as well. Same for Hyuga. I don't know how this came.
But again, congratulations on getting top 4.
Thank you.
Thank you, and again, thank you again for participating. That pretty much wraps up this deck profile. This is Crow, signing out. Peace.